Hello, Orbis here, and today I'm going to be ranking every track on the Strokes album Room on Fire, which is their second album, which follows up from Is This It? And the album gets some criticism just for being very similar for Is This It? Which I do agree with, but it's also not entirely a bad thing because I would say Room on Fire, it's similar in style to Is This It, but it's also similar in quality, in my opinion. I think it's pretty much just as good. I might prefer Is This It a little bit more, but I could equally see this album being considered their best. So, because of that, doing this ranking was very hard, just like with Is This It? Because I pretty much love the entire album. There isn't that much difference in quality between each song, so the songs that are towards the bottom I do really like, and it was really painful putting them towards the bottom. But without further ado, let's start with the ranking. But before I do that, make sure you check if you're subscribed so you don't miss when I do the next Strokes album ranking video. Okay, so let's get on with the ranking. So at the bottom, at number 11, I've put Meet Me in the Bathroom, a song which is apparently, or people think that it might be a song that was written for Courtney Love. And even though it's at the bottom, and it was pretty painful putting this at the bottom, to be honest, because I think it's a great song, it's just something had to be at the bottom, and I guess compared to other songs, I don't know, I like other songs on the album more, I guess, basically. Next at number 10 is You Talk Way Too Much, which is a kind of relatable song. It's great. Next at number 9 is the opener, Whatever Happened, which is basically about fame, I think. Not as strong as the opener for Is This It, but still really good. Next at number 8 is The Way It Is, which is a kind of a breakup song, and I love the drum part on it. It's got almost like kind of a dancey feel to it. I don't know. It's cool. Next up at number 7 is Between Love and Hate, which is another breakup song. Next at number 6 is I Can't Win, which is the closer, which is basically about somebody who's basically struggling with motivation. And one interesting thing about the song is that it ends with the line, "Yes, I'll take it," which is making it the last line of the album, which kind of answers the end of the last album, Is This It? Because the last track on Is This It is Take It or Leave It. So Yes, I'll Take It almost answers that question, which may or may not be intentional. I think it is. Next at number 5 is The End Has No End, which was a single, which I think the song's basically about somebody being paranoid about the government, and yeah, it's fantastic. Next at number 4 is Automatic Stop, which is the only song on the album that doesn't have a sole credit to Julian Casablancas. It's credited to Julian Casablanca and Albert Hammond Jr., whereas all the other songs are just Julian Casablancas. The song is basically about two people in relationships, sort of different perspectives on the relationship. Also, people say that this song hints at Julian Casablancas possibly being bisexual, with the line, "She wanted me, he wanted me, that's just a phase, it's got to pass." Next at number 3 is 1251, which was also a single, a very popular song from the album. According to Julian Casablancas, it's about the moment right before you fuck. The song has a very new wave feel to it, which is interesting. It's got this kind of what sounds like an 80s keyboard, but it's actually a guitar, which just has lots of effects on it. And at number 2 is Under Control, which is just a fantastic song with some great lyrics, which is basically about somebody wanting to end a relationship on peaceful terms. And my favourite song on the album I've put as Reptilia, which is kind of a generic answer. It's definitely by far the most well-known song on the album, but I think it's amazing, and I think it's one of the best rock songs of the 2000s. And in terms of the lyrics, I know that the title refers to the part of your brain which handles basic emotions like love and hate. I think it's literally called The Reptilian Brain. So there we have it. That was my ranking of every track on Room on Fire by The Strokes. Let me know what you thought of the ranking and how you would rank the tracks on the album. And hopefully I will see you soon. Take care now. Goodbye.